What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel today. So today we've got some, well, a little bit more interesting, not any super power adders, but this morning I did take my fuel pin out. I did not get it on camera though. I pulled my fuel pin out and ground it down quite a bit more aggressively. And something else we have here is we got a just a regular little PSI gauge, 60 PSI gauge, and some hardware that I got from Napa. I mean, this is just a temporary thing. I'm going to be using it for a boost gauge, but it's just temporary. I'm just wanting to see some of what exactly it is in more of a stock form without the built transmission. I do not have the transmission yet, unfortunately. That has been, he has not gotten it done yet. So, down in here, I don't know if you can see it, down in back where my finger is on the head, there is a plug on the head. So we may have to get a adapter for that, but that's where I'm going to be getting my boost off of. Then I'll just run the line back through the firewall into the cab to my gauge. So I'm going to set up and I'm going to start doing that right now. There it is. There's a little plug that goes in the head. It's a real nice, easy place to get to, and you don't even have to drill and tap a hole. So we're gonna see if we have the right fitting here, the right fitting, and if we don't, I'm gonna have to run to town. Let's open this up and see if we got the right stuff in here. And that looks to be the same thread. Yeah, I believe it is. So it looks like we might have everything that we need. So just put some goop on there and run our line. Cool. So we got this end done. You have to put a little bit of this stuff on it and put it on the head. But other than that, then all we have to do is just run it through the cab and connect to our gauge. So I'm going to put this goop on here and then I'm going to put it on the head. You don't have to use a whole ton of this stuff, but just a little bit. I might have got a little much on there, but so when I was pulling it through the cab, into the cab, I wasn't paying attention out here, and we kinked it. So I'm gonna have to cut it off here, and take it off back over here at the head, and then reconnect it there. So all I have to do is just cut this off, and run it back to the head. Everything under the hood taken care of, so all we have yet is just here in the cab. Let me set the camera down here. Okay, here we go. If you can see everything. Got my gauge here, and then I just have to reach down here and get this tubing. pull it out here. I'm just gonna run it up onto the dash here. Let me grab my cutters. I'm gonna have to run to town and grab a piece that goes from this brass, let me see here, this brass piece to my gauge, because it's wrong size. So we'll have to figure that out exactly. Alrighty, so we had to run to town real quick and grab a small fitting here. This little fitting, well, this fitting right between the bottom here and the gauge. So we had to run to town for that. Like, it was less than $1 for that, so unfortunately had to go grab that. So we're gonna back the truck out and we are going to go for a little test drive, see exactly what boost levels we are seeing. Okay, so I've been driving this thing a little bit. I got my gauge ran and everything, and the highest I've been seeing under full load pulling a hill is about 17 or 18. So I think, let's see, about the typical that I was seeing is about 15 or so, about 14 or 15. Let me see if I can set this camera right. But yeah, so 15. Okay, so there, I'm gonna do a brake stand and I'm gonna see how much I can get it to boost up. Right there was about 12 or so, so not exactly as much as just driving will make it, but yeah, I'm seeing about getting in it really hard at full throttle. On a flat ground, I'm seeing about 15 or so. Pulling a decent hill full throttle is about 18. So this non-lockup transmission is a pain, but hopefully when I get the new transmission, it'll load the engine harder. And I'm gonna wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, make sure to leave your comments below, subscribe if you have not already, and we'll see you guys next time.